So, we're back again, and I have lowered the graphics ever so slightly to a medium on the presets. That's controls. Graphics, medium, yes. I've put them onto a medium just so while I'm recording it might hopefully run at a more stable frame rate, which it seems to be doing, which is lovely. So hopefully we won't have too much issues. Too much issues. That's not a phrase, that's a real thing. I have made one small change since last time, and that is to get rid of most of the optional sidewalks on here because they were highly illogical to have. Because once you get to that point, what the fuck? Like, no, you're not going to be able to use a sidewalk in any sort of sensible fashion like that. So that's had to have been sacrificed, I'm afraid, in the name of... not so much realism as common sense. Guess think Gears of Fear 3 is great value. Good. Guess who's putting up the price of that? There's no point. There's literally no point because we're doing the sandbox. I could do stuff with the queue on that, or I could finish off that. I'm probably going to finish off that, which is looking very red compared to last time on my screen at the moment. That might be because it's sunset, so if I do that, that's better. That looks a lot less less red now. That's quite nice. It's good to see that the sort of thing I've chosen will have a very different sort of look in the evening time. Oh, there's coals. Ah, so there's hot fiery lava. Ooh, dramatic music. Ooh, okay, so... what kind of things suit the queue path for that? No, we'll do the queue path for that later, because that's an important thing. I also need to do a bit on the queue path for that. Ooh, looks like there's dirt on the screen. Apparently I'm now playing a modern military shooter. Edit the building. Let's go and find some walls of the brick kind. And classic brick decorative, yes, that's what I want. I need to put one there, like that. And should I just keep it like that? That works for me, yeah. Just to kind of make it match a little bit better. Okay, good. And I now need to do something with the second floor of this, really. And I rotate you like that. And then another one there. Okay, good. So, what I can do now then, let's see, sort of Victorian housey kind of thing. So if I have a gap up there and a gap up there to denote the difference in the buildings, not a gap, but something. So if I put that decorative brick there, does that look... yeah, that looks quite obvious. So if I put the decorative brick, might change the camera, I can do that. Up there like that. And then... I keep forgetting the camera controls, I really should not do that. And up there, and there. Yeah! Okay, so that's sort of separated the buildings out a little bit. Okay, good, so I can get the brick for now, and let's go find some windows. What's very Victorian-y style windows? Those kind of things? Ooh, definitely, yes. Those are the kinds of windows I'm looking for. So, there. And then there. And there. And there. I'm also going to need some signs. I put the $sign there. Put the information here. And... that's the toilet sign they can have, I think. No, I'll keep it consistent. I'll make sure it stands out. Yes, that's what I want. Oh, okay, so it's like a roof sign. No, I want that kind of thing. Oh, I don't like that. No, I'm going to have to delete that. and I'm going to put that there instead. Oh, that doesn't look quite right, but there's no other information things at all. So just put covers over. Where are you trying to land? Yeah, put covers sort of there, and I'm going to delete that as well. And if I type in info, oh well, that sort of works. That's not too sort of obviously the information, whereas the other one was a bit too stupid. So that works fine for me. Is there a small toilet one? No, of course there fucking isn't. Okay, there we go. So that's those signs. And that was typing in there. So I don't need any more signs, I don't think. Okay, good. Ooh, those could do with moving. Oh, being a bit more central. Like that. Yeah, I'll use that. And oh, this is going to get fiddly and pedantic, I can tell you that much for nothing. I could have a door there. It's sort of like a fake door. So if I go to doors, ding dong indeed, and sort of a sort of grand-ish door, not too big and in the way, like that. That's very sort of banky. Yeah, that works. That looks quite interesting and nice. Sort of. Yeah, I'll no. What I will do is... Oh, gonna get away with it. No, I can't. I'll just have that arch like that. That works. So there used to be a door there, and because the bank has hit hard times, I had to close the branch and change it to ATM machines instead. There you go. There's my little narrative for the bank. Now for the roofs. And this bit is probably going to be quite tricky. So I want pitched roof. And it's got to be brick, I think. Like that kind of thing, but I need a small one. I'm going to have to make these bigger, aren't I? It's not going to work as a 2. 4 meters, 2 meters. It really isn't. There's nothing, is there? Oh! That, and that can fuck off. I found a better thing. Rotate it that way. That way. Does that look more Victorian? It does! Look at that! Oh, that looks much better. Yes! And I don't have to extend the building out anymore. Good. Okay, so what I need to put there now is walls, wall pieces, bricks, and find you. I don't know where you're trying to be. There. Slightly off, but I can deal with that, I think. Okay, so what I am going to do is completely delete the first bit of this wall because that's sticking out and it's annoying me. Yeah. So I'll be back once I've rebuilt all of that again. Okay, so that has now been rebuilt and looks better again. That looked really weird for a second. I was like, looked like it was like really low resolution. Anyway, so that's all rebuilt and is looking decidedly correct. But I think what is just missing slightly might be that over the top. Does that work? Yes, that did work. Okay, good. Does that work? Is there any guttering it. Let's go all and go. It's American, so probably drain. No. Okay. Gutter. No. Pipe. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Is it in C then? Pipe. No. Gutter. No. Drain. No. Okay. Although, well, there was something in... I've paused it. Pipe. What have we got there? Ventilation pipe. That's far too big. That doesn't work. Oh, there's a big telescope. Okay, so some pause. No gutters then. Let's go with... Oh, let's put some window decorations on. For fuck's sake! No, that still doesn't... Oh, I don't know, actually. That does actually work quite well. If I put that there. Oh, made the game lag. And one there. Another one. Oh, there. And a final one. Come on, behave. Final one. There, like that. How's that look? Down here, that does look like it could be guttering. So I could put some down the side. Ah. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that looks pretty damn fine. And then that's quite correct as well. 1, 2, 3. And that's not going to behave at all. I think it's the toilet sign that's taken it out a little bit. 4. Could always move the toilet sign. Just have it down a little bit further and more centered, like that. That still works for me. You can have one on either side of this door, like that. Ooh, that looks quite nice. And then that's... don't really know what that's supposed to be. What's supposed to be hanging? I don't know. Ooh, a chimney. Gotta have an old style chimney. Up here, like that. And then over the other side, I think, as well, just to balance it out quite nicely. Ooh. Ooh, that looks very nice. I have actually decided on a video schedule that I'm hopefully going to stick to, provided I don't end up moving in the next week or two, which may happen, but I will try and... Oh, I need to hire some janitors. Which may happen, may not happen, depends entirely on other things that are out of my control. I'm thinking uploading... janitor. So I'm thinking of uploading a janitor. No, I think of uploading every Monday and Friday with a Planet Coaster video, and on a Wednesday with another kind of video. Just be another game of some description, or maybe a vlog or whatever. Probably not a vlog, because that's not really the kind of thing that I would probably go for. But it might work. I think it would look... It'd be... I think that schedule is something I could probably stick to, so I will hopefully do that. I'd really like to have a sort of schedule and an upload schedule. It might actually help the channel a bit more if I did. But I've been very bad at it so far. But you never know. We'll see what happens. So, anyway, back to this building. I think I'm nearly done with it, actually. I just think it needs something at the top here. find some nice sort of tiny windows or little triangular windows. What about those? No, I don't know. Is there any... Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Spot on. That fits just perfectly. Beautiful. Okay, so I can move you over just to get a little bit more correct. Same goes with the balcony. There we go. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. Oh, that looks really nice. Yeah. I'm genuinely actually quite chuffed with that. That looks really kind of Victorian and fun. Woohoo! Good, I've done something interesting. So, back to you. Let's do something about the queues. Actually, no, let's not. Let's come back to you. Let's do something about the queues on here. Because this one is at 66%. All what that basically means is if the queue scenery rating, the better your queue scenery rating, the more people will be attracted to your ride. So I think most of my queue scenery rating has come from this building here. Well, I may be wrong about that. It looks really weird. I'm still not happy with that, but there's nothing else I can put on there, so whatever. So let's see what I can do. Nature. Nature is important. There's a lot of kind of nature-y things that could go here. Very Victorian thing was sort of topiary, which is sculpting hedges. But I don't know if that really fits with the theme. What I could also do is do a lot more scenery up on there, which I may do next time, just to kind of go in with the ride. But for now, let's put one tree here, I think. One tree... I really like that one. I don't know if that works. No, because that's covering up the gear. So if I put a tree... there. That looks quite nice. And bet it doesn't improve my rating at all. Oh no, I need to click on... No, not the tree. I need to click on that. Oh, it did! By quite a bit, actually. 72% now. So that tree was obviously very important. Then let's have some sound effects out here, though. I'm sure I can think of something to go over here. So if I just put you about there, probably will do it. I can't find it. Maybe that's why I can't hear it. Is it over here? I just go undo. There you go. It doesn't exist anymore. Whoops. Let's find one of these. Let's put you just down there, pointing out a little bit so I can actually fucking see you this time. And you sound like a medieval street, which sounds like... I heard a chicken. So I hear a horse and a chicken. There's another one. Okay, well that's very, very subtle. Maybe a bit too subtle, but that works for me, I think. Right. Yeah, let's have a couple more of those. That sort of sounds appropriate, if slightly inaudible. Over, down. Nothing's going to go there, I don't think. Actually, no, I'll put one behind there. Okay, good. That works. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. And the scenery in that, I presume, is still 71, 72. Ooh, 96%? What did I do? What did I add? Oh, is it the... it's the speakers, isn't it? So that's at now 96% scenery rating. Very nice. So now I can move on to this one, adding some scenery to that. But what I should do actually as well is, if I get this building here, I can save as a blueprint. Right, so that is now a blueprint. So if I go into my blueprints, I can just create another one. And the good thing about that is I can just delete the bits at the front and change them to whatever I like. So I can change that to restaurants, or I can change it to other things like first aid and souvenirs, which will be very useful, I think, in the future when I decide to populate this stretch here. If I go up to here, go on everything and type in piston. Ah, yes! First fucking time. Ooh, okay. Oh, what could I do? Gears of Fear with pistons, so I could make a lot of things with that. Isn't there like something to do with an oil? An oil lamp and an oil pump. That seems very sort of correct. What's that bit up to? 19%! Hooray! It was at 1%, so that's improvements. And an oil jet. Ah, yes. Okay, good. An oil jet can come out of the ground like that. Or just the middle of fucking everywhere. And come out of the ground like that. So let's just move. Wow, great sort of work doing that. That's not what I wanted to move. I want to move that, not that. Where are you? You're there. Right, this thing here. No, this thing here. This thing here! That! Fucking hell. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, we've struck oil there. So that has put it up to 27%. Lovely. If I have... Oh, it's so pretty. Even in medium, that's pretty as hell. So if I put an oil lamp just there, it would be delicious. But it's gonna not let me do what I want, is it? Fine. Do you know what? X. Sod you. I'll do it manually. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh, hello. A vendor has quit, and the thing has closed. Why? Closed, open. What? Where was I? Oh, yes. Back to this. I need another oil lamp. Now then. Ah, ooh, I can't have this one in the same place, so I'll have to have it in completely the wrong place. Right. Yeah, I'm going to move this one as well, then. Why? What is... fucking hit button. There we go. Ring a ding ding. I'm moving a fucking lamp and it's really unreasonably difficult. There we go. I've got some lamps there as well. 28%. Okay, what else? We've got gears, so some of these lampposts I think will go quite nicely there. And there, and there. Well, that agrees to about 2% apparently. Signs and advertising. I don't really want to do signs and advertising. They look kind of cheap and shit. So, we have come to... So we've got pistons, large gears. There's a belt drive there as well. So if I could make something out of that, that'd be absolutely smashing. What could I make out of that? I could make a lot of things out of that. I could make what looks like a working clock. That's... Oh, okay, that's supposed to be that way. Yeah, let's make what looks like a working clock, I think. With like a steam-powered piston cogwheeling clock. There's a bit of a riff going on the music for this ride. Doesn't gent as much as it should, but it's not too bad. 3, 4. Okay, so that's those, and I'll put a sort of roof on it as well. Just one like that. Perfect. So let's go back to scenery. Find our clock face. Let's have a large one. There. And then if I have the belt drive just live slightly underneath it. Like that. So it looks like that's sort of moving the things around. That looks quite fun. Just have it there, like that. Beautiful. And then small gear. And a large gear there. Looks like it's mostly working. How do I make it look like that this is powering that with the sort of momentum of it? That would be quite fun. I'm just going to have a piston just there like that. Just because. I feel like that it doesn't quite fit realistically, but it looks quite fun. So I have the piston powering one of the gears. So if I delete that piston, put the piston down here. Oh, that's fine. Just. Oh, I didn't mean to make another one. I'm so confused. Yeah, that could work. And then just have you powering. Have you on top and then shift it down. Like that. And then move it. Oh, yes. It doesn't quite fit on, but that very much looks like that is powering that. Yes, I like that very much. I want to see if that lights up at night. Oh, it does. Oh, that's very pretty. I could get away with a small one down here as well. So from here, I'm not really going to notice, but that, it's like, there's that. How does that look? That looks fun. I'm happy with that. I think that looks really quite fun and nice. And the queue has gone up to 48%. That's quite good. Okay. I feel like that was worth it then. So yeah, halfway towards that. Not too bad so far. Just another half to go. And then I might move on to something else. But that is looking pretty damn good so far.